You are rushing down the hall, already running late, carrying a mental load of a dozen unfinished tasks. Then, a colleague steps into your path, stops you dead in your tracks, and asks for a quick favor. Before you can even process what they need, before your conscious mind can form a single rational thought, you hear your own voice say, "Sure, I can handle that." You meticulously guard your calendar. You don't have the bandwidth. Yet, faced with a simple request, you immediately surrender your time. Most people assume this reaction reveals a lack of assertiveness or a personal failure of willpower. That unwanted yes is a hijacked biological reflex, executed entirely within a 3-second window. If we want to reclaim our time, we have to slow down the clock and examine the exact microscopic mechanics of those 3 seconds. Let's look at millisecond 0, the exact instant the request hits your ears. For most of human history, group cohesion was the only thing keeping us alive. Being cast out from the tribe meant certain death, so our brains evolved to view social friction as a high-stakes hazard. This cross-section shows the amygdala activating ancient survival logic. It interprets the risk of social awkwardness as a direct threat to your group standing and your safety. This alarm bell floods your nervous system with acute anxiety, demanding immediate resolution. Your brain desperately needs to turn off that alarm, so it looks for the fastest available cognitive shortcut. Decades of social conditioning take over. The deeply ingrained rules of reciprocity and social proof offer an effortless escape hatch. Just agree. In the initial shock of a request, the drive to restore social harmony completely overrides your actual workload capacity. But right before you actually speak, your brain attempts a rapid cost-benefit analysis. This calculation is ruined by a cognitive glitch known as temporal discounting. The cost of saying no is an intense, concentrated dose of social discomfort that you have to suffer through right now. The cost of saying yes is giving up your weekend to actually do the work, but that consequence is weeks away. This line graph maps out the brain's flawed math. We drastically overvalue the massive spike of present discomfort while nearly ignoring the flat line of future work. We make a terrible trade, willingly accepting a miserable future to buy a comfortable present. That involuntary yes is never a commitment to do the work. It is a panicked transaction. You are simply paying to make the immediate pressure go away. A baseline level of compliance is the social glue that keeps offices and communities running. But in a modern environment with endless demands, leaving this reflex unchecked leads directly to burnout. You cannot outthink a fast-twitch reflex in real time. You have to install a manual circuit breaker. This means deploying a rote, rehearsed script to buy time. When you are suddenly asked for a favor, you automatically reply, "Let me check my calendar and get back to you." This delay acts as a physical roadblock, forcing the decision out of the reactive amygdala and up into the rational prefrontal cortex. Once the prefrontal cortex engages, the hazard signals fade, allowing you to weigh the actual time cost against your schedule. Taking your brain off autopilot reclaims the decision from your reactive circuitry. You protect your boundaries, ensuring that a yes is a deliberate choice rather than a reflex to ease social tension.